Hello, welcome back to Walkabout Mini Golf, because October is done, November has begun, and I hope you enjoyed the festivities for October. We did Drake of the 99 Dragons, the all-nighter. This all-nighter was shorter than previous ones. It did not go all night. But like I mentioned during the stream, after the back-to-back of Superman 64 and Bubsy 3D, maybe an all-nighter that was a little easier was fine. We'll see what next year brings, but Drake of the 99 Dragons defeated. But what we have to defeat right now is the next course in Walkabout Mini Golf. This is the third of their evil lair courses, called the 8-bit lair, which means this man is a mad scientist and also our boss, as we have... This is our first day at work. We have to take a basic skills test, which is mini golf. The gimmick of this course are these translucent blocks, which... they do that. So basically, we got breakout blocks on the mini golf course. So, I hope you enjoyed Drake and the 99 Dragons. An ambitious title, intending for there to be, you know, a big multimedia franchise that everyone was going to love with video games and comic books and cartoons, and it was going to be so great. It's going to be so great. Then, in October, we also completed not one, but 2 Silent Hill games. The 7th of the original 8 mainline games, Silent Hill Shattered Memories, on the Wii and the PSP. I hope you enjoyed Harry Mason looking for Cheryl again, except in a way that maybe is a little different than how you remember. Cube is being guarded by blocks. This is our cube. Our PC is busted. Oh, there's a lost ball in there. Hold on. Didn't notice that. I found a ball. Our cube does need a little sprucing up, probably. This big mouse with this big one button on it. Big chonky mouse. Nothing ergonomic about this bad boy. So. Then Silent Hill 2 Remake. A game for which there have been, you know, some split opinions about. Let's say, to put it mildly. Coffee machine. He never uses his old workspace anymore. This would be his workspace. With many, many monitors. And pizza boxes. I mean, I guess... And a dead plant. I guess they must have fired the facility staff. Someone really needs to clean this place up a bit. But why do you need facilities? Why do you need a physical... Why do you need a physical workspace when you have VR? You can work in the virtual reality. That is the dream, after all. That is the metaverse. The metaverse we all dream of. I still remember when Mark Zuckerberg unveiled the metaverse. The first thing that we saw in that stream was a virtual meeting room, so you could have a virtual meeting with your coworkers, and that was just the... Oh, hold on. Don't know what that was. Oh, getting real choppy. That's strange. Wonder what that was about. Maybe the recording... The fact that it's recording is causing a problem? Not sure. A glitch in the metaverse. And of course, as we know, your ultimate dream for virtual reality is to go to your virtual office and have a virtual meeting with your coworkers. Don't we all dream about that? Sure we do. Sure we do. 3 under par. Doing okay. Let's go upstairs. We've just missed the elevator. Well, we can wait for it. So yeah, Silent Hill 2 Remake, done. And then after that, we had a little bit of maritime horror with Resident Evil Dead Aim, which was quite short. It was a very short game, which was probably for the best. And then, of course, many VR games, VR horror games, with Silent Slayer, Vault of the Vampire. Oh, that's correct. There's another little gimmick to this level, this course. We got some coins. There's no hole here. The way we complete the hole is by just hitting all the coins. Not quite. So yeah, Silent Slayer, Vault of the Vampire, Wilson's Heart. Oh, there we go. The Dark Pictures Switchback, and currently Resident Evil 4 Remake VR. I do enjoy the elaborate car setup for that game right there. It's a bit much, but I mean, you gotta appreciate the dedication. All wages are paid in tokens, and I mean we get paid company money to use at the company store. Why would we need to purchase anything else aside from at the company store? This is our family, our home now. No. Right, so currently playing Resident Evil 4 Remake VR. And I'm enjoying it quite a bit, despite the right hand problem that you will have seen if you've watched those videos. Don't think any of these are actually playable. Invalians is a pretty good name. Oh, Taco Crisis. Unfortunately, that's out of order. Oh. You keep the skills sharp here in the arcade. Gotta keep your reflexes sharp. So, Resident Evil 4 Remake VR. Hey, there we go. RE4 Remake VR, you know, it's not a short game. So, even though October is over, going to be keeping at that for a bit now. Oh, lost ball in there. I do like that it has the carpet pattern. It's the carpet pattern you want when you go in an arcade. So, as we're going into November, what are we doing? So Dead Aim's over, and if you are attending the stream, you know that what we're doing going into November is... Oh, that was not hard enough. Is that we are heading back to the casting of Frank Stone. I did start that before October, but then ran into a bug where my save was eaten. But since then, the game has been patched. There we go. That's the end of the tour. Someone broke a window. Yeah, it doesn't look good when you see a shattered window like this in a skyscraper at a place where it feels like work satisfaction might have been a little low. So yeah, the Dark Pictures Switchback, not enough Supermassive for my taste. So we're going to go back to Frank Stone and, you know, learn all about the deep lore of Dead by Daylight as told by Supermassive, alright? The hole is down there. Why did I do that? Gotta be a little harder. Okay. So we're doing that for the time being. But also there's going to be some other stuff as well. I'm not doing tryouts again immediately because there are some other things I can think of that I want to stream at the same time as Frank Stone. Now, I know what you're thinking. Isn't Frank Stone enough video game to satisfy anyone? And yes, you're right about that, but maybe there's some other things that we could do as well. For instance, one game that has been getting some good word of mouth that I'm interested in that happens to be horror. And yeah, even though October is over, I guess I should mention that basically all the games I'm thinking of for November are also horror. So I guess November is October 2, the sequel, The Return, The Revenge, as horror games continue into November. So yeah, one game that's gotten some good word of mouth that I'm interested in is Mouthwashing. It's got some good word of mouth. I didn't even realize I was making a joke. Which is how most of my jokes usually are. So yeah, Mouthwashing. We'll be starting that, well, tonight, when this video goes up. That and continuing on with Frank Stone. Now, Mouthwashing, I understand, is quite short. And after Mouthwashing is done, there's something else that came out. Oh, hold on. That's where the pin is. I should be going the other way to get to the ball. There's something else that came out a little bit before October, I think. But we'll get to it now. God. Wanted to aim at the blocks. That would have bounced it off. Let's see. Let's try that here. Yeah, like that. Get some more momentum from the blocks. Right, so something else I want to play is the DLC for Home Safety Hotline, which Home Safety Hotline streamed earlier in the year. DLC came out, some Christmas-themed DLC, and I quite liked Home Safety Hotline. So, we're going to be returning to that with the Christmas DLC after Mouthwashing is done. See what holiday-themed ideas the Faefolk have in mind for us now. This is top secret. Creating Visor, virtual immersive spatial enclosure robotronics, starting off with a cardboard prototype. Then this prototype where you put a stereoscopic photo in so you could get the 3D effect. One step at a time. So yeah, we'll be doing that. No, it's gonna roll back down. Yeah, it is. Did it a little too hard. It's taking its time. Okay. Power was good, accuracy was a little off. Six under par. Digitizing milestones. That looked just like an apple. And a bird. And then a person. So, let's see. After Home Safety Hotline DLC is done... his ultimate creation. In the test chamber. So, after that's done... So something that I want to play, but I don't actually know when it's gonna hit, is my understanding is that there is supposed to be a new Haunted PS1 demo disc, and that it would have been announced by now, but due to technical issues, EEK 3 was delayed. But that's supposed to be coming. No. And when that hits, I do wanna stream that. But but since that isn't out yet, there's some question marks there as to when it will come out. But, I mean, hopefully it'll be out by the time we finish Home Safety Hotline. And if it is, then we'll continue on into the Haunted PS1 demo disc. And then while we're doing that, Frank Stone will continue. That's a longer game. Alright, into virtual reality we go. Wow. Gaze upon his domain. We're in the virtual world, where he rules with ultimate power. He wants to digitize the world so he can rule over everyone. Let's see, where did the ball go? There it is. Didn't go all the way down. And in the virtual world, mini-golf will follow his rules. It's his way or no way. Oh, that's out of bounds. Oh, it went back in. It went back in. Power was perfect. Accuracy was off. So, that's what November looks like it's shaping up to be. It looks like it's going to be the casting of Frank Stone, and then at the same time, mouthwashing. After mouthwashing, Home Safety Hotline DLC. After that, will be hopefully the Haunted PS1 demo disc, assuming it's available at that time. Oh, that might be too hard. That might be... Oh... No. About to say maybe that was going to get back in time. It did not. It did not. There we go. That's a bit better. Yeah? No. I'm disappointed in myself. I could have gotten that one. 5 under par. And then while we're streaming that, I'll be continuing to play Resident Evil 4 Remake VR, which again, I'm enjoying a lot. I would be enjoying it more if the right-hand thing wasn't happening. Oh, we found the employees of the company. Here they are. They've been turned into Lego people in VR. Shackled to her virtual workspace. I do kind of like the idea of, well, you know, they're forced to work in VR, but the way their servitude is portrayed is just sitting at a desk at a computer. The supervillain was not able to think with the did not have the imagination to come up with something like what does this sort of enslavement look like? It looks like people sitting at a desk working at a computer. What else would it look like? All right, no holes on this, but there are 3 coins. Oh, that almost hit it. That almost hit the 3rd one. It did not, though. And here is his virtual throne, upon which he looks over his kingdom. The glory. The glory. So, I hope you enjoyed the October games. And I hope you enjoy the games going into November. Year's almost over. After November, we're going into December, and then I need to start... Oh, look at this virtual skull. Forgotten in the corner. And then I need to start putting together the top 10 of 2024. Which I think for me has taken shape pretty well so far. It's actually, I mean, I don't know what you've thought about 2024, but for me it's been a pretty packed year of video games. I really did not have much trouble thinking of a bunch of games that could go on the list, and a number of things that I like that are going to need to be left off, actually. Bounce. There we go. Just gotta wait for that moving platform to come back. No, not quite. All right, heading into... Yeah, we're on the 17th hole. I was about to say we're heading into the end of this course, so just to remind you, of course, as usual, the stream still taking place at its usual time on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Though, as of this weekend, we did change the clocks, didn't we? So, if you're going to attend the stream, you might want to remember that we just time traveled. So, something to keep in mind. But it is at 7 p.m. Eastern Time at twitch.tv/supergreatfriend. As always, we leave off the D because we don't want to attract Dracula's attention. That could have been a little harder. Actually, power wasn't the problem. If that was accurate... No, if that was accurate, it would have stopped right at the edge. 7 under par going into the 18th hole. Which in this case is the final boss. It's kind of shaped like Optimus Prime. Alright, hit him in the weak spot. Nope, bounced off. Par 3 on this. Nope, still bounced. Still bounced. Well, I mean, it'll be a bogey, but it still counts. His only weakness. How did we know? How did we figure it out? Alright, 8-bit lair. I did -6, and my record was -6, so... I don't think that's a new record for me. I think I just tied my old one. Pretty sure. Okay, this is the new course. It's quite good. It's a fun environment. I do like the bouncing blocks and coins gimmick. You know, Walkabout Mini Golf, they usually do a good job with these DLC courses. I'm glad the game has been as successful as it is, so that they can indeed keep making more courses month after month. I mean, they don't release one every month, but they do have released them on a pretty frequent clip, and the quality of them is generally pretty high. So, Walkabout Mini Golf, still a game getting play here at near the end of 2024. New stuff still coming out for it. And like I said, I hope you enjoy the November games. Casting of Frank Stone, Mouthwashing, Home Safety Hotline DLC, hopefully a new Haunted PS1 demo disc, as well as Resident Evil 4 Remake VR. Continuing, the The stream, usual place, usual time. You know what it is, but don't tell Dracula. And I'll see you at the stream in November.